Welcome back, traders. McD Master here. Okay, we're still Thursday, October 30th. It's roughly 10 to 8 here on the West Coast. That would be PM. I gotta give you an important update here on something that's I've noticed. I've been sitting around here all day doing phone calls and looking at the chart and petting my dog, playing with my dog, and you may hear her barking outside right now. Anyways, long story short, let's get into the update. Number one, I made a mistake on the previous video here just a couple hours ago. I said from my entry on the double S-bit, I was up almost 8%. No, that's S-bit is a two-time ETF, so that's almost 16%. That's why I was so happy. Now, the other important thing, which is really why I decided to make this video, is because I mentioned in the previous video how you gotta try and catch these a parallel line, right? And this is on an hourly chart. Now I caught on to it right, not off the initial cliff, but it came here the first time. I'm like, okay, well, let's go see here. Okay, boom, right there. And then it happened again. Boom. I'm like, whoa, okay, hold on. Can you see that now? So I decided to, that's why I got these little red lines here, red arrows. I decided that I would short it then, just because I'm actually playing S-bit through my brokerage. I can't jump in and out at will. So this is what they call paper trading. I had no money in it, and I'm in the process right now of getting a crypto account through, what's it called? Hyperliquid. And I plan on playing this all the way down so I can multiply my earnings. Anyways, long story short, I started paper trading it. So I put the red arrow, let's see here. And I've said in the previous video, I was already waiting for this green line area here. So again, I paper traded, I took profit. And then I was waiting tonight, boom. Now, I should say today, because this happened this morning. As I'm sitting here all day long, and this is moments before we hit the bottom. Remember, this is an hourly candle here. And that's your, oh great, here comes the ambulance. Anyways, long story short, that's where it turned around. Your first clue was potentially with this red hammer. You take a play, you watch out for what plays out after. Sorry, I got kind of messed up here. And you're waiting to see if it's going to break that wick. And I've said before, this algorithm is set up to mess you up no matter which way you go. So obviously, yeah, it would purposely break the wick. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it did go lower on both occasions. But it doesn't matter. I hit the touchdown. I knew that was going to happen. I was waiting for it to come back up here because I'd already drawn the line. Boom, she comes right back up. Now, the point of this video is to let you know is that when we're here, these people in the chat, the so-called bulls, I call, it's one thing to be invested in it and you want to say something positive, but I'm speaking more directly about those that have made a point of lying about me, lying about the MACD divergences, trashing my mother, calling me, you saw some of the names. That's where I really start paying attention. What I noticed today is that these people come out right at the turning point. And guess what? They pump, 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 they pump. Guess what? When it reached that bar, before it became a shooting star, I was waiting for it. Guess what? They all disappeared, seriously, about 10-15 minutes before we hit the top. I was watching the chat. I've been watching it all day here. It's on the side. I can easily see what's going on. They all disappeared the moment it hit that line. Immediately I thought to myself, you know what? This is organized crime. They have a technical analyst behind them. He's as smart as I am. He knows what's going on. He's looking out for these trend lines. He gets the gang out here. Guys, get out there now. Pump it, pump it, pump it. When it reached here, guess what they were saying? oh, I'm going to go jump in the jacuzzi, blah, blah, blah. And that same bullshitter that was saying that, what is Suwabi or whatever, he was just saying earlier, he didn't know if it was going up or down. They're so full of poo-poo, it's disgusting. But I just want to share with you in this video that they are aware. They have, not necessarily them specifically, but they must have someone in the back that's watching this, because they seem to accidentally or coincidentally come out every time it's about to turn around. It's, I mean, like, what are the odds? And right as it hits that area, shh, not a word until it turns around. Yeah. So this is the term I've mentioned many times. Yeah. Wash, rinse, repeat. Can you see it? So beware. The market is manipulated. You got to keep an eye out for this stuff. I'm still, you know, as someone said in the comment section, the longer time frames is what sets the trend. The smaller time frames are the ebbs and flows. That's absolutely correct. Don't pay attention to the half hour. They'll have a small significance, but in the overall play, we're still going down, and that's what's important here. Okay, guys, just to let you know how I feel about this. I'll let you know once I get this liquid account set up, and maybe you and I and the rest of the gang, we can play this mother tucker. And yes, someone you can, I'm not mentioning his name, Bitmango, as someone you could take financial advice of, but I will say that I've heard this person speak, and a lot of good common sense. And when I saw this one, I'm like, yeah. That's precisely why I believe these lows that many people have said of 60K potentially on Bitcoin, I think it's going to be what I was saying, 48K, 24K. Why? We have this 7-year cyclical cycle on the overall stock market, where there's often a 7-year pattern where every 7 years you'll have this drop off. I mean, this large, massive sell-off. Coincidentally, they have their Agenda 2030, and I was telling my friend, for them to push through all this digital shit and everything else they want to do, and remember, bankers make a lot of money when businesses go belly up, and you're saying, well, no, they owe money. No, they own the property, the big mechanical machinery. Banks love it when you go bankrupt and they got to repossess that home. Okay? Trust me. I've been through this even on a commercial level, just to let you know where I'm at on this one. With the federal government, of all people, yes. So I have quite a bit of experience in this. Wash, rinse, repeat. Okay, guys, just be careful. I believe this 2027 area, I called highs on the market here just last summer. I said that. I was like telling a few of my customers, well, you're selling at the high. Sorry, I was the summer before. And last summer, someone said, no, we had to bring our price down by $40,000 because the market had started to reverse a little bit on something they just bought the previous year. So long story short, I'm going to end this video here. Just want to let you know that there are some people out on the chat that do speak common sense, and I believe with this big true collapse that's coming up here, that's going to wipe out a lot of wealth, you're going to have the true price of Bitcoin and everything else, because when people are desperate, they will sell. Even if it's only worth 300 bucks, they need that 300 bucks, they will sell. Okay, that's it. Heads up on the scammers. Okay, ciao for now.